Hello, and welcome to Focus Med's Facts with Dr. Christy. I'm Dr. Christy Gleaton, your host and your pharmacist that cares and empowers. I'm Christy Gleaton, your friendly pharmacist and presenter for today's broadcast. I'm excited about the opportunity to educate you each week and answer your questions about medications, illnesses, and all things healthcare. This podcast topic will be provided weekly from people just like you who want to be empowered about their health to make decisions that will help to shape the trajectory of their life. My goal is to provide information to you that is so easy to understand that you can repeat the message to someone else without losing the original intent, or as they say, each one teach one. So let's get right into the question for the day. As mentioned in our first broadcast, I've been a pharmacist for over 20 years and have owned Focus Med's pharmacy for more than 7 years. Over this time, I've filled many prescriptions, answered many questions, and have been coughed on a time or two. I've vaccinated thousands of persons and helped many persons to lose weight and change their activity levels. So to me, it just comes natural to think everybody knows what a pharmacist does and what healthcare services we offer. But man, oh man, was I wrong. Last week, while excitedly sharing our new podcast with one of our new patients, I was abruptly stopped. The patient looked at me bewildered and said, "I didn't know that I could ask you questions about my health condition. I thought that only my doctor could do that. I thought the pharmacist just dispensed the drug." I proceeded to inform the patient of all of the various helpful services that our pharmacy provides. The patient was absolutely astounded. It was then that I realized that many persons aren't aware of the role of the pharmacist in the healthcare system and what the modern-day pharmacist actually does. So today's question is, what is the role of the pharmacist in healthcare, and what services do pharmacists provide? I will be addressing the question from the aspect of a pharmacist that works in an independent pharmacy setting, as independent pharmacies tend to place greater emphasis on healthcare outcomes and the provision of services outside of the regular dispensing model. So let's start at the beginning of pharmacy practice. The origin of pharmacy can be traced back thousands of years to 2100 BC. Yes, I said 2100 BC. From the time our early ancestors realized that there were healing properties contained within the natural world, there have been people whose role in society was to transform leaves, seeds, bark, and even insects into medicine. These were the original pharmacists. Although very little crushing of tree bark is done in pharmacy today, you can draw a straight line between these early practitioners and our modern pharmacists who now compound specialized medications for patients that need something beyond what can be grabbed off the shelf. This practice of compounding was the root of pharmacy practice up until the time of the Industrial Revolution in the early 1920s, where medications started being mass-produced and mass-shipped to pharmacists. This created an identity crisis for pharmacists, as their jobs quickly changed from making medicine to dispensing medicine. Furthermore, pharmacists at this time were barred from speaking to patients about their health, as it was seen as a violation of privacy. Can you believe that? Such restrictions led to pharmacies seeking alternative means to stay afloat, and resulted in most pharmacies turning to selling items in the front of their stores, such as candy, sodas, and even medicinal alcohol to get revenue. Not until the 1950s did the profession see a transformation to providing patient care, where pharmacists became known for providing clinical advice to patients and being healthcare problem solvers rather than pill pushers. Since that time, the profession has evolved more and more into the clinical role of the pharmacist as a healthcare provider rather than a healthcare salesman. So what is the current role of the pharmacist in healthcare? Today, pharmacists play a crucial role in the healthcare system, from dispensing medications to identifying drug interactions to providing alternative therapies to counseling on smoking cessation and even weight management. Pharmacists work in various healthcare and non-healthcare arenas. You can find pharmacists embedded in physicians' offices, assessing patients in hospitals and nursing homes, and even on the staff of professional athletic teams. For more than 2 decades, pharmacists have been recognized as the most accessible healthcare providers. That means you can speak to a pharmacist faster than you can speak to your doctor, therapist, dentist, or nurse. We meet you right where you are, in your communities and in your homes. Our services are all comprehensive and far-reaching. As an independent pharmacist, it's my goal to address my patients not only right where they are physically, but also where they are mentally, spiritually, and even economically. To that end, my focus is the total health and well-being of the patient, from what medications you've been prescribed, to why they've been prescribed, to what alternatives you have to them, to how you can assess them, to how do they fit in your lifestyle, and yes, to even how do you get off of them. To address each of these endpoints, we provide comprehensive services to meet each endpoint. Our first endpoint is, which medications have you been prescribed? One of the most important roles of the pharmacist is that of providing education. Pharmacists are available and required to provide counseling on all new medications that are prescribed. We provide what is known as a comprehensive medication review, simply meaning that we can sit down and go over all of your medications one by one and explain what they're for, how they work, and what you should expect from them. During these reviews, we anticipate receiving your feedback to see how your medication therapy impacts your life and how we can help you integrate your medication routine into your day-to-day living. Our second endpoint is why you've been prescribed medications. Have you ever sat back and wondered, why am I taking this? Am I not already taking a blood pressure medication? What's this one for? I don't even feel sick. Pharmacists offer services known as disease state management services. This means that we help you to understand your disease state and the role of medications in treating or resolving your condition. For conditions such as diabetes and hypertension, our pharmacy is able to enroll you in ongoing programs that not only educate you, but help you to identify goals that can help to treat your condition and also offer support from the pharmacist to manage your condition and improve your health outcomes, such as your A1C and blood pressure levels. We can even provide you with remote devices where we monitor your blood pressure and blood sugar levels with you in real time, identifying serious problems immediately and letting you know when to seek emergency help. Thirdly, we address the endpoint of alternative therapies. Pharmacists are the experts in natural medicine. We have a wealth of knowledge on supplements and vitamins that can sometimes be used as alternatives or supplements to your medication. We can identify vitamin deficiencies that sometimes lead to common health problems and can recommend appropriate supplements for preventative health. Our fourth endpoint addresses access. Pharmacists realize that access to healthcare is a major problem in America. Did you know that most independent pharmacies offer free delivery services? That's right, I said free delivery services. We bring your medications to you. This eliminates the need for elderly patients or persons that are really sick from having to figure out how to get their medications from the drugstore. This eliminates the need for elderly patients or persons that are really sick from having to figure out how to get their medications from the drugstore. Our pharmacy offers these services 6 days a week at no cost to you. Our pharmacists also work diligently to assist patients that are having difficulties paying for their medications through manufacturer coupon programs, facilitating interchanges to medications that are more cost-effective with your physician, and even working with social workers to ensure that you are properly insured. Pharmacists commonly offer services to help you enroll in the best health insurance plans based on the medications that you currently take. Our fifth endpoint is, how do medications fit into your lifestyle? Have you ever picked up a prescription with all intentions of taking it, but never got around to it? This is perfectly normal. And in fact, several studies have shown that less than 50% of the U.S. population takes their medications exactly as prescribed. There are multiple factors that weigh into this, including forgetting the medications and getting confused due to multiple drug therapy. Pharmacists offer a simple solution to this problem through the provision of compliance packaging. Compliance packaging is the equivalent of your old school pill box, except you don't have the job of filling it. We do. Pharmacists can synchronize your multiple medications so that they are filled at the same time and package them on a monthly basis based on the time of day that they are supposed to be taken or the times that best fit your lifestyle. Compliance packaging eliminates the need to call in refills. We manage when your medications are due to be filled, and we let you know when you need them. In addition to compliance packaging, we offer non-medicinal solutions to manage your conditions, such as dietary changes that can be customized to fit around some of your regular eating habits to keep you from feeling deprived. We are here to make medication work for you. Last but not least, we address the endpoint of how do I get off of these medications? Does medication therapy have to last for the remainder of your life? Not always. While there are unfortunate conditions that require ongoing therapy, your pharmacist should be able to identify those conditions that may not require lifetime treatment. Pharmacists are open to having these discussions with you and identifying what you need to do personally to reduce your pill burden. Use your pharmacist as a source of knowledge and help. That's what we're here for. While there are many other services that your pharmacist can provide, I've touched on just a few of the basics. I recommend that you set up a meeting with your pharmacist today to see how we can help you change the trajectory of your healthy future. Let us identify which vitamins you should be taking. Let us enroll you in a healthy weight loss plan. Let us speak with your doctor about a cheaper medication alternative. It's been my pleasure to empower, enlighten, and embolden you with healthcare knowledge today. Take care until next time.